25 Essential Windows Keyboard Shortcuts You Need to Know Now. Binani Harsh has helped a lot of multinational corporations and startups to leverage technology for greater productivity. Read full profile. If you are using Windows regularly, using these Windows keyboard shortcuts will definitely increase your productivity. Compiled below is an exclusive list of shortcuts that will help you breeze through your daily work. You might know some of them, but there are certainly some hidden gems that you wouldn't have heard of before. Once you start using them, you will notice how easy navigating and operating on Windows has become. These are the most basic shortcuts and ones you'll likely have heard of. They are key in moving through your work quickly and easily, irrespective of what you are doing, or where you are doing it. Ctrl+Z is a lifesaver. One possibly can't survive without this function. Whatever program you're running, this function helps you get back to your last input. So don't worry about all the mistakes, as this particular shortcut will save you every time. Again, irrespective of which program you are running, this shortcut key selects all of the text, files, folders, or elements in any given program or page, instead of spending your time dragging your mouse all over the page. Use this to grab everything in one go. This is probably one of the top shortcut keys people use when working on their Windows system. Easily copy whatever you like, and it stays with you until you are ready to paste it. Easily paste all that you have copied. It could be a text, file, image, or folder. In any case, this is a very useful feature to bring everything together. If you would like to paste plain, simple text without original formatting, just add Shift to it, i.e., Ctrl+Shift+V. Simply select it and use the shortcut Ctrl+X. The piece gets removed and copied. Then, use the paste shortcut to paste it anywhere you like. This one has been around for a while and has been enhanced with upgrades in the Windows OS. Simply press Alt and then the Tab key, and you will switch to the next tab screen. Holding down the Alt button and tapping on Tab lets you move and choose between multiple screens. Talk about multitasking. What happens when an application starts to lag or stops responding? Or your Windows OS stands still and you can't move a thing? You summon Ctrl+Alt+Del. When you press them together, a magical box called the Task Manager opens up. You can then check out which programs, apps were making your PC slow and shut them down from the Task Manager itself, bringing your PC back to life. This shortcut has been around for decades now. Simply press Alt plus the function F4 key and the application you're using will close. However, it is smart enough to ask you to save your work before it shuts down. It also works almost on anything, right from your browser to games and custom applications. You know you just wrote that sentence, and now you can't find it. Or you really need to find a particular keyword in a document or a browser. Ctrl+F is the handy shortcut that will open a quick bar where you can type in the keyword, and it will show you all the results in the document matching your request. You just finished your essay, and you realize you've been spelling the name of that scientist wrong the whole time. Now you not only need to find the keyword but replace all uses of it with something else. Not a problem at all. The Ctrl+H shortcut comes in handy here. Just hit the keys and a box will open. You can simply type in the word that you need to find and replace. This works for most document types. Whether you are in your File Explorer or browser, pressing Ctrl+E will select your searched navigation bar, and you can directly start typing into it. This will make your life easier when you need quick search. Pressing Ctrl+N together will open up a new file or a window depending on if you are working in your browser or offline. This Windows keyboard shortcut works well with most offline applications and online browsers made for Windows. Text too small? Want to see the details more clearly? Viewing an infographic that requires zooming in? This shortcut provides exactly that. If you are in a document, this command will make your files and folders appear larger. And if you are on your browser, it will simply zoom in on the page. Talk about attention to detail. Stepping away, but don't want to shut down or put your system to sleep. Win+L is a great shortcut. It helps you lock down your screen And unless you re-enter your password, nobody can open it, assuming you have a password set for your system. This is actually a quick minimize option. No matter how many tabs, windows are open, this shortcut quickly minimizes all of them and shows you the desktop, allowing you to access files or an application in a couple of clicks. This shortcut is very similar to what Alt plus Tab does, but it is a more advanced level Windows App Navigator. When you press it, you will see tiles of all the open programs and most used programs. You can scroll or jump between them by additionally pressing the Shift key with the Win plus Tab command. Are you a fan of voice control or like using Cortana to get things done quickly? You can summon her by using the Win plus C shortcut. She'll then be available to grant your every request, while PRTSC allows you to take a screenshot. Pressing the Windows button at the same time allows you to automatically save the screenshot. There is a folder named Screenshot in your picture's destination, where PNG files of the screenshot will get saved. No need to add another screenshot tool. Need to quickly open the Settings tab. Now, you don't need to browse through 3 to 4 destinations to reach the Settings tab. Just hit Win plus I to open up the Settings menu for Windows. You will always have that file or application that you can't find on your PC. For this, Windows introduced the search bar. You can easily open it by pressing Win plus S and typing in the file name you want to look up. Additionally, since Cortana is integrated with the search function, you can use it to ask additional questions as well. Depending on the hardware manufacturer, F2 keys perform various tasks, like volume up, down, or turn Wi-Fi off, on. However, using the FN plus F2, you can quickly use the rename file option when a file, folder is selected. Say goodbye to the right click. Your PC is stuck and the processor can't keep up. Refresh is a good method to get things moving. Pressing FN plus F5 can refresh Windows. Or if you are working on your browser, it can refresh that. 2. Did you know that Windows had a hidden menu? Press Win plus X and see it pop up. It will give you access to all the essential areas of the system. If you have configured notifications and alerts on your systems, this shortcut will help you easily toggle through all of them. It's extremely useful for people who are especially popular or busy. You're working, and a notification pops up that needs your attention. Use Win plus Control plus B, and the Explorer will switch to the application that sent you the notification. Swift. You might be excited to start using all of these Windows keyboard shortcuts right away. While I advise you to try them all out, it entirely depends on how you engage with your system and what work you do. Any number of them can be generally useful. Start experimenting today. Harsh has helped a lot of multinational corporations and startups to leverage technology for greater productivity. Bristol is the most congested city in England. Whenever I have to work at the office, I ride there, like most of us do. Furthermore, I always make sure to go at off hours, otherwise, the roads are jam-packed with cars, buses, bikes, even pedestrians. Why is that? Because everyone is working a traditional 9-to-5 workday. Where did the 9-to-5 come from? It all started back in 1946. The United States government implemented the 40-hour work week for all federal employees. And all companies adopted the practice afterwards. That's 67 years with the same schedule. Let's think about all the things that have changed in the 67 years. Computers used to take up entire rooms and took hours to make a single calculation. Now we have more powerful computers in our purses and back pockets with our smartphones. In 1946, a 9-to-5 job made sense because we had time after 5 p.m. for a social life, a family life. Now we're constantly connected to other people and the office. With the internet, email on our smartphones, and hashtags in our movies and television shows, there is no downtime anymore. Enjoying your downtime is an important part of life. It recharges your batteries and lets you be more productive. Allowing people to balance life and work can provide them with much needed perspective and motivation to see the bigger picture of what they are trying to achieve. Some people are just more productive when they're working at their optimal time of day, after feeling well rested and personally fulfilled. For some, that can be from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m., for others, It could be 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. People have their own rhythms and routines. It would be great if we could sync our work schedule to match. Simply put, the imposed 8-hour workday can be a creativity and morale killer for the average person in today's world. Fostering creativity among employees is not always an easy endeavor. But perhaps a good place to start is by simply not tying the tasks and goals to a fixed time period. Let them work on the to-do list at their own pace. And chances are, you'll get the best out of your employee who feels empowered instead of babysat. That's not to say that you should allow your team to run wild and do whatever they want. But restricting them to a 9-to-5 time frame can quickly demoralize people. Set parameters and deadlines, and let them work at their own creative best with the understanding that their work is crucial to the functioning of the entire team. Margaret Heffernan, an entrepreneur who previously worked in broadcasting, noted to Inc. that from her experience, treating employees like grown-ups made it more likely that they would behave the same way. The principle here is to have your employees work to get things done, not to just follow the hands on the clock. Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer famously recalled all her remote workers, saying she wanted to improve innovation and collaboration. But was that the right decision? We've all said that we're often more productive in a half-day working from home than a full day working in the office. Right. So why not let your employees work remotely from home? There are definitely varying schools of thought on remote working. Some believe that innovation and collaboration can only happen in a boardroom with markers, whiteboards and post-it notes, and of course, this can be true for some. But do a few great brainstorms trump a team that feels a little less stressed and a little more free? Those who champion remote working often note that these employees are not counting the clock, worried about getting home, cooking dinner, or rushing through errands post-work. No one works the 9-to-5 straight without breaks here and there. Allowing some time for remote working means employees can handle some non-work related tasks and feel more accomplished throughout the day. Also, sometimes we all need to have a taste of working in our pajamas. Right. It'll be interesting to see how many traditional companies and industries start giving their employees more freedom with their work schedule. And how many end up rescinding the policies like Yahoo did. What are your thoughts of the traditional 9-to-5 schedule, and what are you doing to help foster your team's productivity and creativity? Hit the comments and let us know. Text source, lifehack.org.